This is all of our, not all, some of us are missing, our parts of our Quilt of Valor team from the Red Rose Quilt Guild here in Lancaster. And these are the people that come and sew and stitch and put the quilts together and finish them, and then we go out to lunch. So it's a nice, we all look forward to Quilts of Valor Day. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about what we're doing. We're honoring our veterans, as you know, for their service to our country. And these are our veterans, and they're going to be introduced to you in just a minute. They are really our guests of honor today. We are so thrilled to have them here. We are but a few members of the Quilts of Valor Foundation, a national organization founded in 2003 by a Blue Star mother by the name of Catherine Roberts. Her son served in Iraq, and while he was deployed, she got the idea of comforting veterans with quilts. Since then, as of last night, over 214,502 quilts have been awarded in the United States, Germany, Iraq, and Afghanistan. And our mission is to honor the service members and veterans who have been touched by war with the Quilts of Valor. We define valor as strength of mind, spirit, courage, and the quality of mind enabling someone to face danger or hardship. And now I'm going to introduce Sue Long, who will tell you what the Quilt of Valor means.
What does the Quilt of Valor mean? It simply means that your service to our country is honored. It is a thank you for the sacrifice made on behalf of the American people, and your knowledge that freedom is not free. The quilt is a reminder that those of us who quilt them are remembering all those servicemen and women who made the sacrifice of service and is our way of thanking them. These quilts are not handed out, they are awarded. These quilts are not charity quilts or just a blanket. They consist of 3 layers. The top represents communities and the many individuals who contribute to it. The filler or the batting brings support to all the layers, brings warmth, comfort, peace, and healing. And lastly, the backing represents strength and supports all the layers. As you, as the service members, are supported by family, community, and the nation. These quilts may be fashioned by 1 or 2 individuals or through a combined effort of many women. All of our quilters want you, as the recipient, to know your service is greatly remembered and the valor you have shown by doing your duty in spite of the possible consequences. We now present you with your very own Quilt of Valor.
Ken Kinger. Come on over here. You served in the Army.
Yes, ma'am.
March 1970 through 71, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And you completed your basic training at Fort Dix?
Fort Dix, yes, ma'am.
And then you went to Fort Sam Houston.
Fort Sam
right?
Houston and San Antonio, yes.
San Antonio. Oh, that's a nice place.
Beautiful
that
place.
That was rough duty, huh?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to stay there for 30 years.
Yeah, I bet.
The Army had other plans for me.
Have you gone back?
I've been to Austin because our daughter went to UT. Okay. Our middle child went to University of Texas, so we've been to Austin.
Okay.
Like Austin, too.
Yeah, well,
it's a nice state.
It is. But they had other plans, like you said, right?
Right.
Okay. You were deployed to Vietnam.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were there as a specialist class 4,
yes,
right?
Ma'am.
For 1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
366 days exactly, but that's another story that you don't want to hear.
No, I don't. And you were in the 101st Airborne.
Yes, I was in 101st Airborne.
Did you jump?
Oh, no, I was an office guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a good thing.
I always felt it wasn't smart to jump out of a perfectly good plane.
Yeah, exactly.
It just didn't seem like a good idea.
Stay in there as long as you can. Anyway, we salute you for your service, but we also salute you for choosing to honor your friend Jim Weiler, who could not be here today because he lost his life. Over there. So.
Yeah. I do want to accept this on his behalf and my father's behalf. My father was in the Navy during World War II and a submarine for the entire war. So I want to accept it on behalf of him and Jim Wheeler, who was our soccer captain at McCaskey. Mm-hmm. He was a medevac helicopter medic And he was someone that saved hundreds of lives.
Yes.
And he lost his life in his last 3 months of his tour there, and he's on the wall down at DC. So a very special guy. He's one of those guys from our class that everybody wanted to be. So I wanted to accept that in his honor and my father's honor.
Well, that's
Two
noble.
special people.
Noble
Two very
gesture. on your
special people.
part. Thank you for your service.
You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome.
Here's your very own Quilts of Valor and the Quilts of Valor hug.
The hug was the best part. Thank you very much. Thank you all very much.
You wear it well.
Over here.
Yeah. It's almost tribal. It looks great. Yeah. Charles, but you go by Chuck, right? Yep. Kilgore, okay. We know you served in the Navy, and you joined up in October of 67. That's what I thought, okay. And for 5 years?
5.5 years.
You were in the Navy, that's a long time. You didn't learn, right?
I would have stayed, but I got married, and my wife didn't want any part of me going to sea.
I've got the picture, all right. Your service took you, your recruit training, you went through machine maid school in Illinois, and then you served on the USS Clinton.
No,
Chilton.
Chilton. Was
And
that?
then next up was your nuclear power school in Bainbridge, Maryland.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
Well, I didn't complete this course. I moved on to a machinist mate billet on another ship,
Okay.
the U.S. Biddle.
Yeah, that was later.
Yeah.
That was your last one, right? So anyway, following this, you continued your service on the Volgasong and the USS Leahy, and then in Vietnam on the USS Biddle, which was a missile-class cruiser.
Yes.
So, yeah. In addition, we received word that you've received the National Defense Medal, the Vietnam Service Medal, and the Good Conduct Medal. What happened to you? We didn't hear that.
USO girl.
Please accept our thanks for your service, Chuck.
Thank you.
Yes, and congratulations.
Here
Thank
is your very own quilt. And Judy's going to give you the Quilt of Valor hug. And would you gentlemen like to introduce your wives?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Donna Kilgore, Donna Damon. She's from Lancaster.
Yes.
And we met at the USO here in Lancaster.
Yes.
Hold on, here, do you need a microphone?
So ladies, there you go. She met her husband at the USO.
Phone.
Ken, you want to come introduce your wife?
With a beautiful skirt.
With a beautiful skirt, yes.
This is my wife, Kathy. She's a registered nurse, 3 children, and she actually worked at Watt and Shand
Oh
at
my
one time.
gosh. Oh, welcome, Kathy, welcome. And thank you both for sharing your husbands with us this morning. We're very happy to be able to award you the Quilts of Valor.
Thanks. This means a lot. It's a great honor. Thank you. It was pretty tough coming back because there wasn't always a lot of good welcome for